Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Just you?
Yep, just
Yep.
me. How's it been for you?
Yeah, pretty good actually.
Good. That's good.
Yours just getting started or
Mine, yeah, just getting started.
off to work?
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's gonna be a quiet day.
You reckon?
Just sense it already.
What do you do?
I work in a supermarket.
Oh yeah. Which one? Coles?
No, not Coles. Have you heard of Not Quite Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I love that store. I love that store.
But I mean, the store that I work is very quiet.
Oh, is it?
It's super quiet.
So it means more. Like you only can stock the shelves so many times, can you?
Exactly right. And the store's actually quite small.
Oh.
It's not big. It's only got what is it? 4 aisles.
Oh, really?
And then a walk-in fridge. So it's
Well, you amazed that it's still open?
I am actually. Because I think back in 2018, they went into administration.
That store or the whole place?
The whole company.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because they were owned by Baker's Delight. So
Oh, were they?
Yeah, so Baker's Delight didn't want to spend money because they were like money hungry.
Yep.
And they were like tight asses, getting stock and whatnot. So they decided they wanted to sell it.
Huh.
So I left the company back in 2018 because they tried to transfer me to stores that were actually closing. So I resigned from the company.
Yep.
Stayed away from there for two years and 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started working at Kmart.
Yep.
I was there for 2 years, and then pretty much got fired from there.
Why?
So basically, this girl that I was with, like, I'm not racist or anything.
Yep.
But this girl was like standing next to me, and I was at the self checkouts, and I wasn't busy this day.
Yep.
So I was mucking around with a black Spider-Man toy.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm a nigger, like mucking around.
Oh, okay.
And she went reporting me to the boss.
Oh, God.
So he called me into a meeting, and he said, Kmart's code of conduct is if you make any, slurs like that, even if it's indirect, it'll result in termination. So
Was she white, Indian, black?
she was black.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I was like remorseful. I said to her, I didn't say it to you. I was talking about the toy, whatever. But they wouldn't have a buyer of it. So I was like, you know what? It's fine.
Fair.
It is what it is. I know deep down that I'm not racist.
Yeah.
So and she took it in a offensive manner. So so be it. Then I struggled to get a job for like 2 months because they weren't actually putting me on because they didn't say I was fired. I was lucky that I actually had the decision reversed.
Oh.
So now instead of telling people I got fired, I could say I resigned.
Yep.
But yeah, I applied for so many jobs. I only got, out of all of them that I did, I only got 1 callback. Everything else was rejection.
Was this after COVID nearly had finished or COVID finished? Yeah.
Yeah, COVID had finished, and it's literally just leading till now.
Yep.
And I think the other day I applied for Officeworks.
Yep.
And same thing.
Oh, really?
Rejected, but they have other candidates that they're moving forward with. But like, then what's the point in having it advertised if you're not actually going to put me on? Or even call me for a job interview?
Yeah.
So yeah, then because I had worked for this company and I knew the area manager.
Yep.
So she put me on as assistant manager here. And the first day I worked, I did nothing. Literally did nothing.
You could run the whole store by yourself, couldn't you?
Pretty much.
And
I didn't even have to because they have a store manager there.
Huh.
But for me, it was literally like when I walked in, I was sitting. I was like, "There's no point. Like, there's nothing to do here." So anyway, I think a week later, I stepped down because the pay was shit.
Huh.
They were paying $26 an hour. Working 38 hours a week with stress on top of it. So I'm like, there's no point doing it. So I stepped down to a key holder, which is pretty much a similar thing. So I stepped down, like I was still doing key holding, But because I changed my availability to not work weekends, because he's like, you have to work at least one weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So Saturday, he wanted me to be there at 7:30 in the morning. I have no public like there's public transport here, but as you can tell, my house is far from the station. So how was he expecting me to get there? And I said, I'm not spending $30 on an Uber just to get to work. You know? And he's like, okay, what about Sunday? Okay, I trialed it on Sunday before, which was the first week that I did my training. I got there an hour early. What am I going to do for an hour?
Well, you just start early with no pay,
Exactly, and I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not starting, you know, early. It's either I start early or I come 15 minutes late. Either or, take it or leave it. So I said, you know what? There's no point. There's no point doing it. I might as well just leave it. So he called me in the office yesterday because he wanted to have a meeting with me, and he said, look, you know, due to your availability, I'm going to have to take you off key holding. And I was like, yep, that's fine, take it.
Because you kind of got what you wanted anyway.
I was like, you know what, I literally just signed up to be casual anyway. I didn't ask to be assistant manager. I was forced into it, and then you forced me into being a key holder. I didn't want to do that as well.
So what suburb is your store in?
Deer Park.
Oh, okay.
So you know where the Coles is in Deer Park?
No. I don't have a clue.
Do you know where the station is? So if you go away from St. Albans, so the station is like here, so it's to that side.
Oh, okay.
So it's close to, it's in Dermot Village.
Yep. So how many do you have working with you? Like you have one with you per day or per?
It's only one. And I'm literally like, there's no point. Like, you literally just give me one person. And even that's the same with the weekends, and it's busy. So I'm literally like, there's no point. If you're going to give me just one person. So,
Well, have fun anyway.
Like, all good. It was nice chatting with you.
Thank you. See ya.
Okay.